Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Two Drink Minimum, the only podcast that is supported by the trans-able community. In fact, the gentleman in front of me introduced me to the trans-able, Mike Ward.
I have no idea what a transable is.
I know, I'm going to tell you in a second.
Okay, but I'm glad they support us.
Yeah, you're going to love this. It's a real thing. I was listening to an audiobook about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Trans-able is someone who's born without a handicap, but wants to be handicapped.
Okay.
And will either fake it and pretend I can't walk in a wheelchair or break his own legs or commit some kind of harm on himself to become disabled.
That's fucking Actors Studio.
Yeah, they're crazy.
God damn.
Yeah.
Transable.
Yeah.
What a fucking weird world we live in. Jesus Christ.
There's a new term, transable.
Goddamn, transable. I'm glad they support us.
Yeah, I think they support us.
Yeah.
Well, we definitely do, because I'm the transabled person. Hello, guys. How you doing?
You're trying to be handicapped?
Yeah, I'm trying to be handicapped for a while
You're
now.
trying to act normal.
You're the only transable retarded person.
Yeah.
I've been trying to live that wheelchair life, bro.
Yeah.
But you are so loud in the mic right now. You are so hot.
And plus, for people listening, watching us, you're not zoomed in. Like if we put the camera on you again, that's just your head is that size.
Yeah.
That size, yeah.
The largest fucking.
Who we deal with. I watched the Many Saints of Newark.
Okay, was it good?
It's difficult to describe. What's your barometer of good? What do you mean?
What did you saw it in the theater?
No, I saw it HBO Max.
Okay.
Yeah.
Barometer of good. Yeah, because I think like everyone's expectations are pretty high.
Yeah.
So was it as good as Donnie Brasco?
No.
As good as something that Joe Piscopo would play in?
Maybe Joe Piscopo. Joe Piscopo.
But not Joe Pesci level.
Not Joe Pesci level. It's good. It's not Sopranos good. And the trailers do it a disservice. It's not what you think it is based on the trailers.
Okay.
It's not about young Tony.
Oh.
He's like
he's just a small
secondary character, yeah.
Oh, really?
You want to move your mouse from the logo? But yeah, he's like a secondary character. Look at it.
There's no mouse on the logo?
Yes, there is.
Oh, there is.
Yeah, he's just a secondary character in it.
Okay.
So you see him in a lot of scenes, like in quite a few scenes, but it doesn't really build up to that. And the ending is weird. The ending, they did what they did with the Sopranos ending. They piss you off. You're like, that's not an ending.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how good is the because that's Gandolfini's son?
The acting
is he good?
The acting's great. Everyone in it is phenomenal.
Okay.
Acting wise, even Joey Diaz is in it.
Yeah. Does he have a big role?
He's recurring. He comes often.
Do you think they're gonna try to spin this off as a series?
I don't know if they're gonna do it in a series, but it wouldn't be a bad idea because they have the actors for it. I could see a sequel to this prequel.
Okay.
Because you need to examine young Tony, because you didn't do that.
So I thought the story was supposed to be how he got into the mafia.
That's what I thought it was too.
Okay.
No, it's like it ends right before, I guess, he decides to change and do stuff like that.
So he's 100% legal?
He's 100% legal. He fucks around like
he's just a regular kid.
Kids, yeah, he fucks around like a kid. He listens to music.
No leg breaking.
He stole an ice cream truck with his friends, but nothing crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, who doesn't do that?
Yeah, exactly.
I do that as an adult.
Yeah, exactly.
So it wasn't what I thought it was going to be, but it wasn't a bad movie. I think people are pissed because their expectations were it's going to be like The Sopranos and you're going to find out about Tony. Not really. You find out about the Multisantis.
Okay.
Yeah.
If it was just a story about, like, instead of young Tony Soprano, just Tony whatever, it would have been a good story.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Still a good movie.
Okay.
Still a good movie. Just control your expectations.
I'm looking forward to seeing it because I'm not a Marvel guy. So I like seeing movies that don't have superheroes.
Oh yeah, everything's a superhero now.
Unless does Tony become a superhero? That'd be so fucking weird.
Well, here's the thing.
I'm Mafia Man.
There is a very odd arc of the story where one of them becomes transracial. Before transracial was a thing.
No.
Really?
It's
No way.
Yeah. I don't want to ruin it, but Joey Diaz's character transitions to a white lady. Okay. It's very crazy. It's very crazy, Poseidon. Are you ready for that? Yeah, it's the future. Get with it.
Everyone's becoming a white lady.
HBO is with the times.
God
Yeah.
damn.
They call him
Future is white ladies.
his name changes to Karen Mussolini. It's one of those.
What? Oh.
Does Joey play a young Italian? Well, a young old Italian dude.
Yeah.
Or a Cuban.
Oh no, he's trying
He's
to play an
Italian.
Italian. Yeah,
Okay.
he's one of the Joyzy boys.
Okay.
It's a fun movie, but I'm more excited about Dune.
When is that coming out?
It's supposed to be out, but I can't find it online. I think it's coming out in theaters maybe this month. Check it out, Poseidon. Dune. We gotta go watch that shit.
I was just checking. I thought I had forgotten who Joey Diaz was, but no, I remember who he is.
Dune is what is his name? Denis Villeneuve.
Yeah.
The Quebec guy. Bro, this guy's a good fucking director.
Yeah, he's an amazing director.
You think he does podcasts,
I don't know.
or is he like a secretive guy?
No. He'd be easy to get to, I think. His wife is I think he still lives in Montreal.
Oh, I gotta hook this up. I
yeah.
gotta interview this guy.
Yeah, he lives in Montreal, but basically is never here because he's always working. But his wife is always here.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, she used to be a journalist for Radio-Canada.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Like, and then she quit because she's like, I don't want to be part of the system.
No, she quit because her husband is super rich.
There's that too. I mean, if I
Yeah.
had a super rich husband, I would quit podcasting.
Yeah. It was weird though, because she used to be like in the arts and entertainment section of. So she'd be like going to the shitty Quebecois galas. So she'd be like on the red carpet of like Les Oliviers or any fucking, and she'd be like, "Hey, what are you wearing?" And everyone was like, "Zellers." So, but then a week later, you'd see her at the Golden Globes with
That's
her
funny.
husband, and you're like, "That's weird that the lady asked me what I was wearing," and do I feel privileged to be here? Is at the Oscars.
Yeah, this is genuine Walmart.
Yeah.
What's the brand name? Walmart? George.
Yes, it
George
is
the
actually.
This is George.
I used to always think that was funny. The first, now the Quebec galas, people actually pretend like they're rich. So they'll get like actual designer dresses. But the first couple of years, whenever they'd ask women what they were wearing, they'd always say Le Chateau, which was, remember that store that's kind of, it's not cheap.
It's a regular store.
It's not cheap, but it's not, it's nice, but your dress will like melt in a week.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so everyone, like whenever I'd see pictures, I'd just read the article just to have someone go, "What are you wearing, Le Chateau?"
I would make something stupid up.
Yeah.
Yeah, people wouldn't guess.
Yeah.
Like, some women have thought I would drive a Mercedes, and I would pretend I would drive a Mercedes sometimes, and
I don't
I'd
understand
fool
what you're
them.
saying.
like the car brand.
Some women thought that you would drive a Mercedes.
That I was driving a Mercedes. Yeah.
You know what I saw the other day when I was out in the country? That was the weirdest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. There was a guy in an old Sprint. Remember those cars? I think it was Chevrolet Sprint.
Sounds shit.
Yeah, it's a shitty car, a convertible. But he had removed the Chevrolet logo and put a BMW logo on it.
Oh,
And
like
then-
that time we saw the Bentley.
Yeah,
the
the-
Sorrento.
Yeah, Bentley Sorrento. Yeah.
Yeah. So then my wife, he had painted it. So it looked like he put a lot of time and effort in his piece of shit car. But my wife was like, "What the fuck kind of BMW is that?" And I was like, "That's not a BMW. That's just a guy living in the country that went online and bought a logo." And it was a weird looking car.
But did it look high end?
It looked high end for someone that's never seen a real car.
I'll allow it.
Like in a town, like we were in a little town where everyone has, like, there's no dealership like within 100 miles, so people always buy just old pieces of shit. So maybe they thought it was an old BMW.
He's bringing the cars up behind you. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah, but a convertible.
It still looks stupid.
Yeah, right. Convertible, Sprint convertible.
Chevy
They looked
Sprint.
a little better than that. That was a 3-cylinder car. That was my first car. The max speed was 135 kilometers an hour. So it looked like that.
I like the second one. Yeah, that's the one that I like.
It looked like that with that guy probably pretended I'm driving a rocket.
I like it. Yeah. I like this one.
But yeah, it was a BMW.
That's funny.
He's a dummy. He's gonna pick up chicks. He's pulling a Guido.
I'm sure though that they're like, did you used to pretend like you had a Mercedes for real?
No, but they had guessed it was a nicer car. It's a
How
Honda
did they
Accord.
guess?
Because there's leather interior. It's spacious.
You're telling me when they were sitting in it, they didn't know that it was not a BMW?
Yeah.
You're dating
Did
retarded
you
women.
put a logo over the big H on the?
No,
'cause-
they just don't know cars. They don't know they'll see
but
cars.
even if you don't know cars, like if you see a big H,
I mean, they can't spell anyway. When they saw the big H, they were like,
Yeah.
whore. It is
Yeah.
for me. Can't spell anyway. What does it matter?
that's the only people you're gonna attract are fucking whores.
Yeah,
That-
idiots. Yeah.
Imagine sucking a dick just because the guy drives a Mercedes.
But he just says these guys. Like,
Yeah.
imagine someone sucks his dick and he's like, you saw that guy blew him in his Bentley. Was he driving a different car? No, that one there. It's not a Bentley, bitch.
Yeah,
no, what happens is they'll
Bentley
think.
doesn't make a minivan.
No, what happens is they'll step in. They'll like, oh, this is nice. What is this? And then I'll usually joke around, like say something crazy. It's a Mercedes S 530. I'll fuck around, say a random number, and they go, really? And I'm like, oh no, I'm just fucking around.
You should say it's a Mercedes H.
Yeah.
It's a Mercedes
Oh
H.
yeah, I
It's
don't
an
know why.
H class.
It's a Mercedes H400.
Yeah, I don't know why I never thought of
Yeah.
the
Mercedes H class.
H
Yeah.
class. You don't know the H class?
Take out the. There's no Honda on there.
There's.
Take that off.
No,
Just
I'm
be
not.
like,
I'm not
it's
gonna
an
ruin
H
my
class.
car
Where
just
does
to
it
You
fuck
think by
around.
removing the Honda logo, that's gonna ruin your car?
Nah, but I don't want to touch anything I'm not supposed to touch.
Oof.
That's how I've gotten in trouble most of the time in my life, bro.
That's how you
Where does
live
it
your life.
say? It doesn't say Honda anywhere though, right? It just says H.
It just has the H. Yeah.
yeah. So just pretend like it's the H class.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the H class. Just say that.
It's the Mercedes H class. That's why it's a special run from 2005 to 2010.
Yeah. It's like, wow, what's an H class? I'm a handicap. I could park wherever I want, really. There's designated parking for me when I get to the mall. You don't gotta walk much. You see that little guy there in the chair? That's me. Except my handicap is up here.
What was it? I'm a transabled.
Yeah, you're transabled.
I'm transabled, bro.
That's a thing.
I told
Can
you,
you
bro.
believe that's a thing? That's crazy. I've been educating myself.
How come though? Like, okay, so like at first you could be born a man and then say I'm a woman and
Yeah.
people accepted it, but you couldn't say I was born white but I feel black. But now you can say I was born abled but I feel disabled.
No, I want to be disabled. Yeah, I feel disabled. Like, I feel like I shouldn't have this arm. And then you'll either tape it to yourself, you just won't use it, and you'll walk around, you're like, yeah, my arm doesn't work. Unless somebody knows, you're like, of course it works, bro.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, and they're not trying, it's for sympathy, but apparently what I was reading is a lot of these things, it's people seeing someone that has a real problem. Like, let's say, like now, like, you know, transgender is becoming like a hot topic, but there's a small percentage of people that really actually get diagnosed with, I think it's gender dysphoria.
Yeah,
as a
which
100
is a real thing.
150% real thing. What happens is you have bandwagoners
Yeah.
who are like, oh, they're getting attention. I too am this, you know, and they kind of half commit. Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah.
It's the same with comedy. Like there
Yeah.
are real comics, and then there are people that are like, "Oh, comedy looks like fun."
Exactly.
I'm a comic too.
Yeah, that's what they do.
And so
Yeah.
we should call them trans comics.
And they're trans comics. Yeah.
Yeah, you're trans funny.
You're a trans micer. I like that.
Transmiker.
And I found out a story about there was some journalist. She wanted to prove that people are Islamophobic.
Okay.
She's a white lady.
So she pretended to be a Muslim.
Yeah, she put on a veil and started living in that place for like a month with pretending she's Muslim, and everyone was like super nice to her. Apparently, like they were all like, "Oh, hey, what's up, man?" Like they were all super nice. So then her thesis, her conclusion was, "This is how fucking racist people are. The second I'm a Muslim, they were super nice to me. They're overcompensating because they hate Muslims."
What?
And then so yeah, people were like, "So you're telling me if they were rude to you, they'd be Islamophobic, but because they're nice to you, they're also Islamophobic. So there's no winning. Like it's just you have to prove your point." Yeah, I read all.
That's
bro,
retarded.
Yeah, I was having a lot of fun.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah, I learned a lot of
God,
shit.
crazy.
Yeah.
People are crazy.
Yeah.
I was doing a debate today. I never do debates because I fucking hate debates.
With who?
With a guy from he's actually a guy I tried to raise money for. It was Guinantel was doing a thing for or against free speech.
Yeah.
So he asked me to do it because I'm against free speech.
Of course, yeah.
Because words hurt. And no, so I was doing it. I only did it because Guinantel's a friend. But I was
So this
like,
guy's against free speech?
this guy's against free speech. And plus, he was like when Guy told me the guy's name, I was like, I remember that guy. He runs a little paper that he got sued by someone because they said they had done a cartoon of a famous person. The famous person said, this is defamation. Brought him to court. So I contacted them and I was like, if you guys want me to raise money for you, I'll raise money. We can do shows to pay your legal bills.
So you supported this guy's free speech?
Yeah. So I told them, and then they were like, no, it's okay. So I was like, okay. And then when we were talking, he was like, no, I didn't want you to support because like what we were doing was okay, but what you do isn't okay. And I was like,
making jokes is not okay?
Because he was saying how he only, like, he's one of these only punch up guys. And what I do is punching down. And I was like, fuck.
You know what I would have done in that case? I would have gone first at the debate. This is how it would have gone, Poseidon. Let's say you're that guy, okay? And I would have said simply, look, I believe in a free and democratic society. We should all be allowed to say whatever we want. And the consequences of that are, for example, if you're a comedian, you might say something that's so crazy it's not funny. So then you lose the crowd. You got to work your jokes out. Or if you want to criticize politicians, up, down, it's fine. You need to have dialogue. Even bad ideas are good ideas because you could see what the bad idea is and then not do it and go with the good ones. Perfect. What is your retort? Why do you want to limit speech? And that's all the time we have for today. You don't get a say because we're playing your game. That's what I would have done if I was you.
Yeah.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah.
I wasn't
That's
the
clever.
moderator, though. Yeah, I wasn't the moderator. I remember, though, after the thing was over, I realized why I never do those. It's because my brain doesn't stop once it's over. So, like, on the way back, I was like, fuck, I should have said this. I should. And, like, one thing that I regret not saying, because Guy was asking me about, there's this theater.
The N-word?
I used the N-word the
Okay,
whole
good.
time.
I want to make sure you were dropping bombs down there.
Yeah. No, but there was this theater director that did a show a couple of years ago called Slav that was about the slave experience. And all of his cast members were white, which is weird, right? Yeah. You know, if you're doing a thing about slaves.
Hold on, were the cast members, they were portraying black slaves?
Yeah, they were slaves. All of the slaves were played by white people.
They were playing black slaves?
They were playing black slaves.
But they were white?
But they were all white.
Any blackface?
No blackface.
So they didn't even fully commit to this weird decision.
So he asked me, he was like, what do you think about that? And I was like, look, I think we should be able to do whatever we want to do. It's just weird to me that you're going to do a story about slaves and not hire black people.
Yeah, it is weird.
But then I was like, oh, fuck, I should have just answered. I never saw this show. And because, like, before I was saying, I find it stupid when people talk about shit that they haven't seen.
Also, maybe it makes sense within the context of the show. We don't even know.
Maybe the show's super good. And maybe having black people in the show would have ruined it. Like, maybe there's some artsy thing.
They do ruin things all times. Yeah.
But, yeah, so then I was like, oh, fuck, I should have. Because right before I had said I hate how whenever people bitch about a comedy show, they were never there.
Yeah.
How when they bitch about a movie, they didn't actually see the fucking movie. Or when they did see it, they saw it after the controversy.
And so they wanted to agree with it.
They're looking at it through the eyes of someone that's waiting to be offended. But instead, I was just like, I don't know. I was talking shit about a play I've never seen.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah.
The play might work. It does sound weird, though, all white people, and if they're representing black slaves.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Slavic slaves.
Yeah, this guy, though, wasn't lucky because he had 2 shows the same year.
The other one was Chinaman.
No, the other one...
and it was all black guys.
The other one was about Native Americans, and it was all white guys, too. So
do you think maybe he just doesn't know anyone else? He just keeps inviting his friends for the job? He's like, I don't know anyone else.
I think, though, for real, that's probably what it is. Because he's a guy from Quebec City. So it's all like theater. He only knows theater people in Quebec City.
Yeah.
And theater people in Quebec City are all white.
Yeah, what is he going to do?
They redid Brooklyn Nine-Nine for the French-Canadian audience. And it's set in Quebec City. And, you know, in the original, there are 2 characters that are Latina women.
Oh, yeah.
But in Quebec, they made them just, you know...
Quebecers.
Just Quebecers.
Yeah, they don't have that many
and
Latina
then
women.
people were like, you motherfucking racist. Like, why are you doing this? And then they were... The Quebec Police Department said, we don't have any Latinos. Like you're saying the TV show's racist. We're the ones that are racist, not these guys. But there are no, like, even if you're going to go, like, you should hire Latina women, there aren't that many Latina women actors that speak French in Quebec.
They do little things like this to try to seem woke that don't make sense. I noticed it in FIFA in the soccer game. Because when you're playing the game, in the beginning, it shows when you're at a stadium, like the fans walking in, right? So I was playing in England, and you're showing all the fans. They look English with hats. And then I went to play with my team in Greece, and the game starts, and literally all the fans that are coming in, they're all black guys. And it's like 1-2, and then I start to laugh. I go, even Yanni Antetokounmpo will tell you those aren't the demographics in Greece. Like there's just like 9 in a row. There's no one else. There's just black. I was like, this is supposed to be in Athens, and it doesn't make any sense.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, little things like that, but they're trying too much, so then it looks weird.
Yeah.
But they could have cast me as the Latino woman. I would have put on a wig.
But I've said that about here. They don't, because I think in that show District 31, I think they had Greek mobsters. I think it was that show.
And it's all played by...
It's just
like,
Quebecers with weird accents. Like, well, you could have literally just taken me and him.
Yeah.
And we would have been menacing, and we would have not even tried. We would have had the correct accent.
Yeah.
There's an actor called Manuel...
No Greek mobsters are like, hey, tabarnak, get that table. Like, no Greek mobsters talk like
There's
that.
an actor in Quebec called Manuel Tadros. He's an old actor, and he's Tadros. I think that's...
Tadros?
Yeah.
It's like a Latin thing.
I think he's Portuguese. I'm not sure. But he's played every race except Portuguese. Like he'll play an Arab. I've seen him play Italian roles. I've even seen him play a black guy, and he's not black, but he's put a wig on a guy that's kind of dark skin. It works, but that's how Quebec used to be.
Yeah, they gotta. I mean, if you don't have, I understand if you don't have someone available. We got black guys available.
Yeah, that's what they used to do. I used to hate it when I'd watch French Canadian TV, and there'd be like, "Hey, my friend Alan from Minnesota is in town." And then he'd show up, and then he'd speak English, but with a thick Quebec accent, and I'd be like, "Why is Alan from Minnesota going, hello, everybody. I'm very, very pleased to be in your French Canada."
Yeah. It's a nice province, maybe a country too.
Yeah.
Who knows? You're like, that guy's from Minnesota. Minnesota, oui.
Yeah. Minnesota cheese. Do they have cheese, or that's the other place?
The other place.
He's just fucking up the state.
But I've noticed that the ultra woke is. I was reading what's his name, Gad Saad's book.
Okay.
Parasitic
Is it
Mind.
good?
It's good.
Okay.
It's good, and I already bought the book. But if you're an Audible subscriber, they have the audio version now available for free.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah. So I was reading it.
Does he read the audio version?
No, it's someone else. I would have liked to hear Gad's voice reading the whole audio version.
Is he still at Concordia?
I believe so, yeah. Unless
Okay.
he stopped, because now he's because I had reached out to him. He told me to get back to him after the summer because I want him to come on and talk about stuff. But he was in the middle of writing a new book.
Okay.
So I think I'm gonna reach out
Again?
again to have him to come. He's fucking super interesting.
Yeah, he seems like an interesting dude.
That's the professor, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I had heard about him before. I think all the like Rogan stuff and all. I think Homer had him as a teacher once. And Homer had told me, he's like, yeah, there's a teacher. He had him as a professor or something, and he goes, he's a hard ass. He goes, he's a prick, but you would get along with him. You would like him.
Okay.
Yeah,
What is he? He's a professor of psychology, right?
I believe so. Yeah, I think he does like a human sciences. Like
Okay. What is Jordan Peterson? He was.
I don't remember.
I think it's just psychology.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm gonna search it up.
So they're both basically the same field.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah. By the way, Dune comes out October 22nd.
Oh, we gotta go watch that.
That's why you can't find it anywhere. I just want
October 22nd, I believe we're in LaSalle for a show.
Yeah.
Mike Ward Noir.
Mike Ward.
New tickets might go on sale.
New ticket. I saw though. They're so fuck. I hate the world. I sent an email and I was like, look, we're allowed. Put tickets back on sale, but then I saw that they haven't unblocked all the tickets yet. So I think it's gonna go slowly, and then the night of, or 2 days before the show, they'll tell me we have 400 tickets to sell.
And then we gotta fucking make announcements.
Yeah.
Well, I'm ready. I'm gonna announce everywhere because I think that people want to come out.
Yeah.
And people have asked me because now they're like, "Oh fuck, you're doing the Premier Party. You're opening up for Mike. Like, where are you?" And I said, "We're never here. It's always outside of Montreal."
Yeah, I did Montreal when we launched the show. I did 25 nights at the Club Soda, and I was like,
insane.
I was like, fuck it, I'm not coming back to Montreal because I didn't know there was going to be a weird pandemic.
I don't know if anybody understands how crazy that is.
What
That is absurd. Just doing 25 nights at Club Soda, and then he could still go. That's insane.
Yeah,
Really?
I'm lucky. Very lucky.
Think about selling out 25 nights not in your career, in the same month at Club Soda.
Yeah.
And Club Soda
Yeah.
says club. Club Soda is not 30 people. It's like 500-600 people.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, 20.
That's almost every day of the month.
Yeah, I did it. I did it though over a couple of months, but we sold.
No, but if you were to, I know you didn't do it in a month, but I was just like in.
20,
Yeah.
how long is 25 days?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's different people. It's crazy.
Yeah.
God damn.
And then that was nothing.
Wow.
The demand is still so high that a lot of Montrealers, when we go to do these shows around,
They come.
They go see him from Montreal. Like, I'm going to drive 2 hours because there's no show in Montreal and everything else is sold out.
God damn.
It's insane.
Yeah, very lucky.
Well, look,
Very
it's
lit,
fucking,
but I worked for my luck. Yeah, that's what. Like during the debate, the guy was like, "You're." He was talking about privilege, and he was and about luck, and I was like, "Yeah, but I everyone has luck. Like everyone that has success, there's part of it that's luck.
but you need to
right?
have the skill.
But you need talent. You need hard work. Hard work is more important than talent. And luck is just an extra bonus.
Yeah.
So if you're really good at your job and you work really hard, you might not have success right away, but eventually you're sure to get it.
Yeah.
But if you're just waiting for luck, it's not going to happen. Then when it doesn't happen, you'll be like, I'm not lucky, but that guy is fucking... And then you'll start blaming people that have success for stupid reasons.
Yeah, I get blamed for a lot. A lot of people locally like to be like, oh well, you're lucky. You're lucky with this podcast.
Oh yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah, he hears that about
Yeah,
me.
I've heard that.
Why are you lucky? You work like fucking 19 hours a day.
They don't see that. They just see us laughing on this podcast. They see the Pantelis podcast and all that, and they're like, you're lucky. If it wasn't for Mike, which is true though, actually you opened a lot of doors for me. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be at the level that I'm at now. But they don't see the 10 years of podcasting that we're going nowhere. They don't see any of that shit.
Yeah. Also, had you not put in that work all those years prior,
But when we met,
Mike
Yeah.
you wouldn't be working with
but
him.
they don't see any of that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to always talk about a phrase I heard Oprah say because all my life is all based on Oprah's
Me too, you go, girl.
teachings.
Me too.
You get a car. You get a car.
No, but she was like, show business is like a train, like. Yeah, and no, it's been so long. That's probably not what she said. But
A
everyone
couple of
has
dudes ran a train. What?
everyone has a chance at success, and sometimes she goes like the train to success stops by once. Sometimes you have three. Sometimes it stops 3 times. You just have to be ready for when it shows up.
board,
And
yeah.
That's why there's so many people that are like, no, I got like comics that are like, I got my shot, but it didn't work out, and blah blah blah. It didn't work out because you sucked when you had a shot.
Yeah.
Like every there are a bunch of comics that like you don't become famous anymore by doing the Tonight Show. But if you go on the Tonight Show and you suck,
Yeah.
they're not gonna have you back.
But it's funny because I know comics now. I know 1 or 2 that have actually done one of those late night shows, and their career
Went nowhere.
And that always shocks me because how am I doing better? And I never had a mainstream. No one in the mainstream knows me.
But they like I know who you're talking about. They didn't do well.
Yeah,
like
they didn't
if
do
they
well.
would have killed Tonight Show, even if you kill now, it doesn't change anything. But if you do kill, then you'll get Fallon. He'll be like, "Oh shit, that guy's funny. I'll bring him back." And then eventually, no one will know you because no one watches Fallon anymore. But at least his people know you.
You'll
And
get
then you might
options.
get something. You might get some actress that's on one night. She sees you and then she goes, "Hey, this guy's funny," and then they put you in a movie. But if every time people see you, you suck, your career is gonna go nowhere.
Yeah, like there was an actress from the show Squid Game, the one that I spoke to you guys about.
Still obsessed with it.
Very good show. Have you not watched any of it?
I can't watch it because you ruined the ending
Yeah.
for us. You ruined the ending for
I
all the
didn't.
people that watch this
I don't
show.
like squids.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of squids.
You don't like calamari?
I don't play games.
I don't.
Calamari's delicious.
Oh,
bro.
fuck it.
I also have a big issue with Koreans.
Which ones? The south or the north ones?
The North.
Well, there's no
I
northern.
can't tell the difference.
There's only one northerner in this.
I can't tell the difference, sir. To me, I'm going to be angry the whole time. I think I'm going to start watching it next week if I have time, yeah.
Yeah, if you have time, it's a very good show. There was one girl in this show. Her Instagram following exploded.
Oh, yeah.
She got like in 3 days, she got like 9 million followers.
Is she
or some
hot?
shit.
9 million.
Look,
Is she hot?
nah, too skinny for me personally. But she's got an attractive face.
So she is hot.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
she's a
that
bit too
means
boyish.
She's
for me, in my
very
opinion.
hot, but you have no taste in women.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying.
Zero taste.
All right.
Because if she's hot, dude, hot chicks, we talk about privileges. There is hot chick privilege.
There's hot
Yeah,
chick privilege.
yeah.
I keep forgetting about
My
that.
wife, my wife never got a ticket until I don't even think now she's gotten a ticket. Like she's gotten older, but she's still good looking. And she was like, when we met, she didn't realize that she wasn't getting tickets because she was hot.
Oh, they would just stop her and she's like, okay, you get
She
away.
was like, no, but no, it's just they're nice. And I was like, no, they're not. Cops aren't nice. They're not. They don't stop and she was like, no, but they stop and they joke around. They ask me where I work, and I was like, oh,
They yell at me.
yeah, they fuck yeah.
They give me attitude.
They call me Blackie.
Yeah. What?
I'm 1 degree of being treated like a black man when I get pulled over, bro.
She's treated like another cop.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, women. That's one thing we always talk about privilege. We never talk about hot woman privilege.
Dude, hot chick privilege is
Hot
real. I've seen
chicks-
it.
Fuck. Yeah.
I've seen it at work, and you know what? I'm not mad at it. I will tell you why. I understand it because I know that in my life, I'm not a hot chick. I don't even think I'm a hot guy, but I know I'm not disgusting. And I believe there's been opportunities, especially in the corporate world, that I got over people that were more qualified,
that we're discussing.
that were disgusting. Just
Yeah.
like, this guy, he's not hard to look at, and he's funny.
Okay.
So fuck it. We'll get morale's gonna go up with this guy.
Yeah.
This other nerd's gonna piss us off. I'm sure I got away with shit.
Oh, for sure. Like I've seen
At EA, it was a walking HR violation.
when I worked at the car dealership at Honda, there was this blonde, huge tits, very nice body. Most of the help from the managers, she was the one that got it
Yeah.
for a sale or whatever. She was the one that everyone
And
else.
they wouldn't be mad. They're like, oh, of course I'll help you.
Yeah.
Sam.
Yeah, exactly. Every time I would ask for help, one time,
But, I'll tell you something, but I gotta say that before. I'm not saying because everyone's trying to bang you. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
no, it's just
naturally
yes.
you're nicer to like people that are good looking because it makes you feel good.
Yeah.
You see something pretty, and it's not like you're like I'm gonna bang her all the time. You don't know why, but you're just nice. You're like, oh, this is nice.
It's just like when you're driving home from someplace. If there's one street that looks really nice, like nice houses,
You feel
and
good.
trees, you'll drive on that street. You're not gonna drive in front of crack whores.
Even if it takes
every
longer,
day.
I'll go to
Yeah.
the nice street. Yeah,
yeah,
you're not gonna move there, but you're like, I like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to do the same when I used to work at the dealership on Saint Jacques. I used to take a small detour on my way home. Instead of taking the highway all the way, I would get out and take the mountain through Mount Royal to take Park Avenue up. It added 10 minutes to my drive, but
it
I
looked
liked
good,
that
yeah.
drive through the mountain.
There was before the virtual reality place, the place I worked at making apps before. There was I don't remember if it was an article online or if it was a video, but we talked about that people had done this test with people's CVs and then meeting them in person, and 100% of the time, the underqualified but better looking person
Got the job.
was getting the job 100% of the time.
Oh,
they were getting,
shit.
and then when they were looking at them, we were talking in there with like my team, like coworkers. I made a joke. I go, you see, you're lucky you guys are here. You goblins gonna get a job next. I go, if I let you out in the free world, I say shit like all the time. Yeah.
God,
They're nice people, but I like to fuck with them. Yeah, it's just natural. It's just you rather be around positive, pretty.
Even like I'm pretty sure like little kids that get bullied, cute kids don't get bullied as much.
Some of them get raped though.
Yeah, but you know.
Yeah, there's that issue as well.
It's getting molested is the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what's worse, getting molested once or getting bullied every day. It depends on the bullying.
Getting molested.
It depends.
Was it worse? 'Cause
on-
No, because I
molested
got
and
both.
bullied.
You got both, so you know.
Yeah. This guy got. You can't even have Poseidon read books. Guido had made him read a book once, and he thought he got molested as a child because he read a book.
Oh yeah, I remember that. It was a book
So
about kids getting raped, and then you were sure
You
that
know,
you got raped.
well,
He thought he got jacked off by his mom, which didn't happen. It was just his. He's like, that's probably what happened. I was probably jacked off. And
yeah, which I should have never read that book, but
it's like when you see a horror movie. Like me, when I was younger, I couldn't go into the shower without opening the shower curtain.
Yeah.
For years, I needed it open. I couldn't.
I even do that now.
I still do that now, but
like-
I know where it came from.
Even like when I go, like whenever I rent to Airbnb, I don't just open it. I open it quickly.
Me too. I can't give him a chance to
Yeah.
attack me.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
never been anyone hiding.
It's weird. I was talking about that yesterday to someone. I was like, I don't open it Like I open it quickly. That way, if there is someone, I'm gonna startle them.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'll be like, "Oh, you fucking asshole!"
Well,
I try to same thing with my closet.
I still lock all the doors properly. Like I triple check everything.
Well,
Like,
that's
I've-
normal. That's more normal than what we do with the
Yeah.
shower curtain in the closet.
Well, the shower curtain door can't stay closed. It
can't
has
stay
to be
closed.
open.
But it's things like that. So
But I wish I never read that book because it came at a time to me where like already I was a bit like
depressed.
not depressed, but just like like tough times type of shit. So like
He goes to me. He was sad. He wasn't talking to anyone. And then when I told him, I go, "What's the problem?" He's like, "I've been reading this book." And I go, "What are you sad about?" I don't know, bro. Maybe they say that the reason I am the way I am is because maybe as a child I had trauma. And I go, well, you kind of had. We all had trauma. He's like,
yeah, well, but not to that level.
no. And he's like, I think my mom jerked me off. And then I look at her and go, like now, like when you went over for dinner. He's like, no. When I was a kid, I go, did this happen? Do you remember her jerking you off? He's like, well, when I was reading the book, they were giving examples, and I was like, no,
Well, because
bro.
in the book, what happens?
Anything about like her hand?
Look,
grabbing
I don't
he's
want-
just putting himself. He's taking situations like, oh, I was woken up at night, startled. In the book, it said someone was woken up at night because his mom was jacking him off. That's what probably happened.
No, but they use an example like first of all, I should have never read that book at that moment because then I started overthinking my whole fucking childhood and
He
everything.
thought everyone jacked him off at some point.
Bro, I was an attractive child, bro.
When did people
I was so
stop?
I was chubby and cute.
When and is that
The reason why I started masturbating is I wanted to molest myself.
No, and then I
when
started.
did people stop jacking you off?
No, I've never been jerked off. Man.
Okay.
No.
You've never been jerked off?
What do you mean?
No one's ever jacked you off?
Like a hand job?
Yeah.
No, I hated hand jobs.
You've never got a hand job.
I've never gotten a hand
Maybe
job.
that's why you hated hand jobs, because of the time you were molested.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's trauma.
Yeah, if I was fucking, if my uncle used to blow me,
Yeah.
I wouldn't like blowjobs.
Yeah. I understand you not liking kissing chicks. That makes sense. Once you discover hand jobs.
Yeah.
Kissing
No, but
goes
let's
out
say
the window.
I like. 'cause
You don't like
I feel
kissing
like,
chicks?
No, I love kissing women.
Okay.
But
I like the way he said that. Like I love, but they better stay far away from my penis. Well, I'll kiss them. They just need to stay away from my dick.
they better grow a mustache too. No, but because I feel like a hand job is like half the experience. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of like as a dude, like if you finger a woman, like just do the full thing and fucking eat her out too. Just fucking do both. You know? Why you gotta go halvesies on?
Okay,
on me
so a
type of
hand
shit?
job is half a blowjob?
Yeah, it's
for
like
you?
it's kind of going like halvesies on the experience. I don't like that
So
shit.
you wish that your mom had banged
Oh
you?
no!
So you're saying that your mom should have blown you, I think. It's
No, but
blown
no.
you.
Yeah.
Or
You know
did
my
they?
problem is with you. You don't commit.
Yeah.
Quick disclaimer: my mother never jerked me off.
She did blow me though.
She never. No.
That book fucking lied. They made me think she jerked me off when she sucked my cock.
Because in the book, it says it talks about how single mothers, accidentally molest
Suck
their
their-
boys. No, because
Are
like
they accidentally?
because
who the
look,
fuck?
I feel like this book. To keep
What
in
a
mind, hold on,
shitty
this book
mom.
also came from Guido as a recommendation. By the way, I just want to put that out there. So-
You should start for the intellectuals Guido's book club.
we read a book and we talk about it on the show. That would be fucking hilarious.
Bro,
Guido picks a
my
book.
mom was a single mom. I never even introduced her to girls, bro. Like there was, as far as she was concerned, I was not a sexual being.
But my mother does get a little bit obsessive over my girlfriends. I've noticed. She doesn't like. She feels like I'm being taken away from her.
Yeah, but that's emotional. It doesn't mean that she banged you, bro.
No, but I never said that. I never said she banged me. I'm
You
just
did
saying,
in the beginning, when you
Did
first
no,
she-
I never thought she
So
banged. But
you
maybe,
thought she jerked you off,
Yeah.
No,
and
no.
you came too quick. That's why
no,
she
because
couldn't
what
fuck
happens is like sometimes like just drying. Like in the book, it talks about how a single mom will towel dry her son out of the shower, and they'll
But
kind
how
of
old is this son?
they'll kind of like
And dry
8,
his-
9, 10 years old.
His beautiful
11.
cock.
They'll kind of massage the penis, not
yeah.
in,
just
in
drying. I'm
not
just
in like a
drying
way.
out.
I'm drying your
Not
son.
no, not in like a way to
She was blow drying.
not in like a way
Blow
to
dry your dick.
not to give him a hand job, but they kind of do it like subconsciously because like single moms will have the.
But hold on, you keep saying single moms. Bro,
Why?
my mom never dry cleaned me out of the fucking shower. Did your mom dry clean you out of the fucking shower
And
at 10
what?
years old?
Does
No.
this book, like, my mom wasn't a single mom. So does this book think that single mom miss cock so much that they're like, I need this little cock?
But no, it was just talking about how the frustration they have with the father towards the father. A lot of time they'll take it out on the kids.
I think this person was talking specifically about his own
yeah.
life.
Yeah, no, they were giving examples.
But yeah.
Yeah, they're terrible examples, bro. We have single moms that listen to this show, I guarantee you, and all of them right now are like, we've never jacked off our kids.
No, 100%. But even the towel drying wasn't to jack off the kid. It was just like you should never.
10 years old, dude. 10, you could shower yourself. Do I misremember? Maybe at 10, I don't think I was needing help.
No, I didn't need help either. I don't think I ever got.
Dude, at 12 years old, I was in high school. There's no way at 10.
Yeah, no, I didn't get
up.
towel dried either when I was a kid either.
No.
But yeah, they were just using
I
examples.
don't remember last time I got towel dried.
Yeah, that's
Like
insane.
I think that ends pretty much at the same time as you learn how to wipe your ass.
Yeah. Well, he needed help wiping his ass for a while.
No.
He didn't need help, but he requested it.
No, I didn't. No, but yeah, I think
What's the name of this fucking
the
masterpiece?
drama of the gifted child.
Are you sure it's not my mom banged me? It's not
The
that.
drama of the gifted child.
This guy sounds like a conceited
So
prick.
he's telling everyone he got molested, but he's gifted.
Yeah. What are you gifted with?
No, but it doesn't
Nice
mean
cock.
No.
I got a sweet, nice cock.
Yeah.
So anyways, he went through a week. It was my fault too, because in the beginning I told him, seems legit, bro. You probably
Yeah,
jacked you off.
you did kind of fuck with me on that, and I was like, "Fuck, did
And
I?"
then he's like, did I? And I go, look, it sounds to me like you were violently molested.
Did you talk to your mom during that week?
He was
No.
about to. Thank God he didn't.
No, I did it. Thank
Yeah,
God
yeah.
I did it.
But
yeah.
I kind of, I wanted him and didn't want him because I told him you shouldn't do it because you're gonna ruin
that'll
dinner.
Fucking traumatize.
Yeah,
you.
it'll ruin dinner. But at the same time, I was like, how funny would it be if he just leaves the house with a beating, like he's an adult man, and you just see her beating him out of the house? Because you know what it's like for him to tell an old Greek lady, so you couldn't keep your hands off this guy.
No, but the book explains that it's not like that. It's in the book. Like when that happens, it's not a sexual thing from the single mom.
A
It's not-
hand job is a
No, no, it's
fairly
pretty
sexual.
sexual.
No, but they don't
thing,
they don't literally give a hand job. No, but like they'll towel. I don't fuck, bro. Go read the book.
I'll have to smack it a bit.
Go read the fucking book, bro. I don't
I
know
can
what
read
to
this
tell
book.
you, bro.
I'm never reading that
I'm not
book.
reading this book.
Jesus
I'm not even
Christ.
gonna get the audiobook version of
Well,
this. I
look,
don't want this in my
I
car.
regretted that I read it.
Oh, the audiobook version might be good though. You hear
Depends
the
who
guy,
reads it.
and then my sexy mom came in.
She said, "Why are you so excited?" I said, "I'm
Yeah.
just flustered, stepmom.
Jesus,
Why are you stuck
Yeah.
in this bathroom with me?"
God.
Yeah,
No,
see,
I never thought
That author
my
might
mom
have.
banged me, bro.
No, you thought she jacked you off, though. I remember this.
It's not in like a literal jacking me off way. Maybe
Yeah,
in
you
like in like an
I was-
accidental way.
No, you told me you thought she jacked you off and then laughed about it. That's what you told me. You
Yeah,
told
but
me that
not
she-
not on purpose. Like in
You
an
told me that she
accidental
jacked
way.
you off and then ridiculed you for coming.
No, I didn't say the ridicule. She was laughing.
Well,
Yeah,
that's what that
which
means.
is-
Am I
yeah.
fucking crazy? You
I
drive
don't,
me
I don't
nuts.
know. I don't know.
So you thought that your mom jerked you
May
off?
have accidentally jerked
You
me off. Yes.
accidentally jerk off.
What do you
and
mean by
then
accidentally? She thought it was my other brother's cock.
You and then if we're gonna use accidentally, you allegedly came, and then she made fun of you for that.
That's what he thought because of the stupid book.
No.
Yeah.
But I
Did
realize
you
now I may have
dream that?
over.
Like, how do you? Because I get how you can go. Look, this guy says if your life has gone this way, you might have been molested. But then to remember that she laughed at your jizz. How old were you when she was laughing at your jizz?
Yeah, like how do you create these stuff? Like when you see a movie,
No.
like when I watched Schindler's List, I didn't wake up the next day. I was like, I think I killed a lot of Jews. Like that's not how that works. Like you can't just put yourself in everything and assume.
Well, I don't know. I might have dreamt it because like just last week I had a dream and you were in it. And
Was he jerking you off?
no.
in the dream?
We were talking about a sketch actually.
Was anyone
Okay.
jacking me off?
No, we were talking about a sketch about
Listen,
filming
if
a
you're
sketch.
gonna have me in your dreams, somebody better be jacking me off.
No.
Or don't invite me.
No.
I got other dreams to visit. Bro.
I had a dream.
He's got single mom dreams.
No,
See, I got single mom dreams. To
I had a dream with you actually where we were talking about how we're gonna film a sketch. It was just a normal dream, and then I woke and then I wasn't
Then
sure.
you woke up with jizz
no,
everywhere.
but then the next day I wasn't sure if we had that conversation for real or not. If
Or if it was a
it felt
dream.
very realistic, yeah. But I'm pretty sure it was a dream.
So you think you dreamt up one night after reading this book that your mom jacked you, and then when you woke up, you're like, did I have a recent dream or did I remember getting jacked off as a child?
And
Possibly, yes.
it must have been hard to know since you have those types of dreams often.
the realistic ones.
No, the ones about your mom jerking you off.
No, I don't have those
Okay.
dreams. Oh, Jesus
Did you
Christ.
just dreamt about her jerking you off once?
But it wasn't a dream where she was jerking me off though.
What was the
A
dream?
fantasy?
No.
Is it a fantasy?
No. Jesus
It was
Christ.
a
bro.
daydream.
Okay.
It wasn't a memory. It was hope.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, how did this happen? So it wasn't even a dream. It was a thought. You're like, oh, I think this time.
Well, it was like kind of like I remembered like just like Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm too close. I have the opposite problem.
You're
Some
too
people
close
have
to come.
no,
Okay.
other people are too far from the microphone like this.
Yeah.
But I have the
Yeah.
issue where I'm like this. I'm eating the microphone.
Yeah,
like
don't eat it because it's
Yeah.
a weird story.
Yeah.
But okay, this is fucking weird. But it's just like this memory. Fuck.
Nothing weird about this.
I
nothing weird.
didn't want to.
We've
still
all
have-
been through that.
We haven't
you know?
broached any weird topics yet.
I didn't want to talk about this, but-
Everyone that's listening right
Let's
now
come
are
up.
like, but why are they talking about this? Everyone goes through this.
Listen,
No,
every day
no,
trying to
no.
Fucking,
It's just like kind of like I basically woke up with an erection.
because you dreamt that your mom had jerked
No,
you
no,
off?
no, no. I had woken up with an erection, and my mother was laughing. That's it.
Why was she in your house?
No, I lived with my mother when I was like 11.
Oh, you're talking about
Yeah,
when you
as
were
a
young.
Oh,
yeah,
the
as a
real
kid.
story.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You woke up with an erection. Your mom laughed at your erection.
Yeah.
So how are you
Type of
still
shit.
hard after that night?
What? No, she just laughed and left.
I don't get it. So you woke up and she was already in your room?
Looking
Yeah.
at your cock.
And
Was
then-
she on her knees on the bed or?
No.
Okay.
She was next to you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I remember. So you think she got you hard and then laughed about it? Oh,
Maybe.
yeah. He thought she jacked him while he was sleeping, and just to see how his dick.
No, not
works.
jack off,
And
but
then
like
he woke up and saw her laughing at the fact that she was able to get his dick hard, and that offended him, which would offend anyone. But
Yeah.
it's probably not what happened. She probably sat there to be like, wake up, and this kid was hard,
Yeah.
and then he assumed she jacked him.
Yeah, man. Or like, cause like one time.
You think like she tapped you and she was like, "Hey, son, wake up," and you're like,
What the?
I love that.
like you.
No.
Did you think you grabbed her hand and put it on your cock?
No.
Imagine that was him who did
No.
it.
Yeah.
He molested her.
He
Oh my
molested her.
Yeah, no. Like
You
but, like,
identify as a single mom.
No, but even like my youngest brother, like she used to mess with. She used to go like
Grab his dick?
yeah, like kind of like to mess with him, kind of
Okay,
like to
that you
tickle.
shouldn't have said. That
Yeah.
changes the whole story. Up
Yeah.
Now I'm
To
on your
mess
side.
with him, she'd
But then my
grab
brother,
his
but then
dick?
my brother would get fucking frustrated as well. What the fuck you doing,
Would
man?
she do like the trick? You know how you do the little kid got your nose, but she'd be like, "Got your dick,
No.
mom, it's in your mouth. I can see. No, you can see it.
That's disgusting.
It is weird."
Weird. No.
Anyways, but yeah,
Private time.
that's it. Nothing like literal masturbation. Just like
Well, hold on a second.
Just,
Hold on a
just
second.
finger loving.
No,
Yeah,
just
the
just
fact
like
that she was grabbing
Yeah.
other people's dicks too. Now the story changes. Now I'm on your
Yeah.
side. I think you were the victim.
Yeah, I think this fucking author had something.
but she just thought maybe she thought like, okay, I'm helping them become men.
yeah, by
You know?
fucking
The reason
ruining
why
their sexuality.
Yeah, the reason why she did it is not a question. Now I'm on your side. You are a victim. I'm sorry, dude.
So are you saying if she was helping you become a man, you're saying that Michael Jackson was a goddamn
No,
hero?
no, that's not what I'm saying. But maybe I don't know her in her village mentality. She thought like, okay, they're boys. They have to
Right.
transition into men. You know,
Oh, they have to
become
transition,
comfortable
alright.
with their erection.
Yeah.
I don't fucking know.
Comfortable? Who's uncomfortable with their erection?
I don't fucking.
Yeah.
I was never
And
uncomfortable.
How much
with my
more
erection.
comfortable would an erection be if it's around your mom while she's jacking
Yeah.
you off? That makes you less comfortable.
But I'm not saying my mother's like a child molester or anything like that. Like she's not.
Well,
She's not. No,
you
she's
are
not.
and you aren't.
But I'm just saying.
You're not saying she's you kind of think she molested you and your brother.
Yeah, but what about all the other kids she didn't molest?
But no, it was more
That's
of
true.
like
She didn't molest me.
but honestly, I don't know. I'm not an expert.
Why is she out there grabbing kid dicks?
Yeah.
They were her son's dicks. I don't know.
So she made them, so she owns them.
I don't fucking.
I mean,
know.
there is an argument to be made there.
Yeah.
I don't know. My mom never grabbed my dick. I'll tell you that much. We stayed away from any sexual topics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is the
Same
way it
here.
should be.
Yeah, it's
Like
too
my
weird.
Yeah.
mom, before she died, like I didn't ask her this on her deathbed, but I remember like when, like I was in my early 20s, and I had just asked her because she caught me masturbating twice when I was little, and it freaked me the fuck
That
out.
never happened to me yet.
And then we were just talking, and I was like, "You remember the time that you caught me jerking off?" She was like, "That never happened." I never caught you. And I was like, yeah, you walked in and I was jerking off. She was like, no, that never happened. So she blocked it out of her mind.
that's how it has
which
to
is
be.
what you're supposed to do if you're a mother. You're
Yeah.
not supposed to go like, oh.
Need a hand?
But
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess she has a lot of pride with us. We're her boys.
A lot of pride. So she sees you
That she
jerking
raised
off.
us as a single mom and shit. And
Stop seeing that as an excuse because I was
Yeah.
raised by a single
I'm
mom.
not saying it as an
Single
excuse.
moms don't jack their kids off.
That's not what I'm not saying.
Single moms work fucking hard.
They don't have the time to
And
jack their
they
kids
don't-
off.
My mother
They are
worked.
too tired to do. They're like, I fucking
Yeah.
work 10 hours a day.
No.
I don't have any energy to.
And
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy you a fleshlight.
Yeah, dude. My mom even if she wanted to, she didn't have the time to jack me
no,
off.
but my mother worked very hard. Also, she worked her whole ass off. Okay, that sounded very wrong, but she worked her whole life. She worked very hard to give us everything. We had
everything.
a full table all the time. She was a very good mom in that sense. But she was a bit like without her wanting to, she did and said stuff.
Nymphomaniac.
She did and said stuff she wasn't supposed to say. You know what I mean?
That's
But-
one thing. The grabbing dicks thing is. Are you sure she grabbed you and your brother's dicks? Maybe you're misremembering. Maybe she flicked your nuts like a dude.
I don't know, bro. But she was yeah, you're like, and then she'll try to say like it's normal. Don't worry, like and shit like that. Like,
Stop saying that. 'Cause
Okay.
that makes it weird.
normal.
It's normal. Don't worry about it. That's what molesters say. Don't say that. You're making your mom
Yeah.
look bad.
I don't think she molested me. She'd come in the room, she'd put my dick in her mouth and go, "It's a secret."
no, never like that. No, why you guys gotta go
It's
to
a
the dick sucking?
secret.
Why you guys gotta go there, bro? I'm just saying.
She never committed.
I'm a single mom.
What else am I gonna do?
No, but it was never like that. This is very uncomfortable for me.
It's amazingly comfortable for me.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. You should write a self-help book for someone else. You call it
Yeah.
Mom Jacks Volume
Oh
1.
God.
People are gonna be like, what's Mom Jacks? And then you're gonna have a lot of people like you. You're like, dude, I know what you mean. They did it to
But
me.
like maybe she did it by mistake.
I
or,
had a friend when I started doing comedy. His mom, he was a black dude, and his mom was from some African country. I don't remember the country.
Zimbabwe.
And I don't know, but he
My
was
favorite
talking.
country name.
you
he
love
was-
saying that.
he was talking, and he was like, "Yeah, my mom, in her country, it was normal that women jerk off their young boys before they go to bed."
Oh, you're just part African.
And I was like, "What?"
I do have family in South Africa.
And I was like, "What?" But yeah, this wasn't South Africa though.
Black
But
country.
and even this thing, I was like, "Yeah, but." I was like, "What?" And he was like, "Yeah, no, it's in my mom's culture. It's normal for a mom to jerk her son off." And I was like, "Are you telling me your mom jerked you off?" And he was like, "No, she never did it to me, but it's normal." And I was like, "Okay, if you're saying it's normal, that means she
You got
jerked
jacked
you
off.
off." Yeah.
So Poseidon, you're
But
not.
we didn't.
You never got molested, bro.
we-
You're just African.
We
You
didn't
think
literally
it's your
get
South
jacked off.
African
Yeah.
roots.
No, I don't know.
And
but
we're just racist for making fun of you.
no,
yeah.
we didn't
I'm a
literally.
goddamn racist.
We didn't
Yeah.
literally get jacked off.
I don't
Like,
think you're the problem here. I think we're the problem. We need to
Yeah.
look at
No,
ourselves.
I don't think there's
and
any
understand your
problems.
culture.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any problems. It was just she was bringing her boys
You
up in
don't
this
have
world.
to assimilate and
Yeah.
adapt to us.
I'm not.
sir.
I'm not. Look.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
fuck.
There's no. Yeah.
Yeah. You be
We
Africa.
have to respect you. Yeah.
Yeah, we respect you. We're sorry. We're sorry we misunderstood your culture, but we're very accepting of the African cultures all around that continent.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Yeah.
Single moms.
Single moms, man, in
What
Africa.
you
Yeah.
gonna-
What you gonna do?
this is awkward. I've never felt like this awkward in my life ever.
Mom Jacks, the African
Oh,
Experience
for
by
fuck's
Poseidon.
sake, bro.
Dude, that would be a good book.
Oh god.
New York Times bestseller.
Yeah.
I think
But
so.
your family in South Africa, they moved there, right?
They moved there. Yes.
Okay, yeah.
I even have a family in China.
Okay.
So do you think it's possible that this wasn't an African thing? You think it's a Poseidon family thing that they brought to the Africans?
Maybe,
Yeah, maybe.
No. It may just be she's from the village and she thought she was helping her boys.
But my mom is from the village too. She's never jacked a kid
but
off.
your mother had common sense.
Are you fucking calling your mom an idiot? Because now I'm getting
Yeah.
fucked pissed off.
She let's just say her common sense common sense isn't her forte.
You watch your mouth because she's gonna see this and beat the shit out of you.
No, but it's true, and
You
I
think she's gonna want to suck that dick?
Oh,
while
for
you're
fuck's
talking
sake,
shit?
bro! God damn.
God damn. She was like, I left my village for this.
I'm gonna jack the rebel right out of you.
Oh god.
It is a little intense what you're saying. It's a little crazy, Poseidon.
But I'm just saying, I read the book, so apparently that could be, you shouldn't speak. Like the book just says.
The fact that she did that shit, you think that contributed to you being a delinquent?
Well, I'm not that much of a delinquent.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. What do you think the dick touching, making fun of all that shit?
No, I just the book.
What do you think it did to your life? How do you think it derailed you? What effect did it have on you?
I don't know. I don't think it had any effect.
You don't think...
I hadn't realized that would have been wrong until I had read the book.
So you thought this was right?
I didn't even remember it. It was never
Did you think, you were like, okay, I know this is wrong, but it feels right?
Yeah.
No.
That might have been it.
How can this be wrong if it feels so
Feels
right?
so right. God damn.
No. But yeah, I read the book and I was like, wait.
But she never blew you. Just
No,
just
never.
Just a hand.
Never.
I need you to understand, me and Mike here, two gentlemen, we are not laughing at you.
Yes.
We are not laughing at the situation.
Yes.
If you were molested, we feel for you. We think it's hilarious the way you brought it up.
Yeah.
But we are in no way, shape, or form trying to offend your African roots or what happened to you. We're not trying to belittle it.
No, I understand.
Okay.
And do you think, so like, since you're always talking about the whole single mom thing, so when you hear a little kid say he got molested, but his parents are still together,
No, but
do you
because
think he's a goddamn liar?
Because what they're saying in the book,
Goddamn liar.
Those Jackson kids all lied.
no, what they're saying in the book is that basically, in the kid's development, anything to do with
Jacking off
genital,
single moms.
even no privacy could affect the child's how do we say it in English, croissance into
Or
adulthood.
understanding of backing up from microphones.
Okay.
It could affect a lot of their understanding. Yeah.
What do you, oh. Well, that's because I'm always afraid if I'm
You're doing it while you're saying it.
if I'm like not loud enough.
Oh, you're blowing
That's-
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's what the book says, but it's not necessarily like actual
What's the name again of the book?
the drama of the gifted child.
Drama of the Gifted
Yes.
Child.
So they're not saying it's like literal molestation. It's just saying that like
Who wrote this book? Do you remember?
A single
I
mom.
can bring it up right now.
Yeah. It'd be amazing if it was his mom that wrote it.
In French, it's l'avenir du drame de l'enfant doué.
Okay. Is it a French book or it's an English
Alice
book?
Miller.
Is Alice?
Yeah.
Alice Miller.
It's
oh.
English and French.
Wait, good.
Alice
Girl.
Miller, I think,
Could be a
is
guy or a girl.
It's a single mom. I think that's
Yeah.
a single mom. that wrote
Publicated
that.
in 79.
Wait, is Alice Miller a guy or a girl?
The only Alice that's a dude is Alice.
It's
Cooper.
a woman. It's an old woman.
It's an old lady.
Old
So
lady.
she was just trying to justify jacking kids off.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You were tricked.
Google, does Alice Miller have any sons? Alice Miller's sons.
Yeah. And then Google Alice Miller stuck in dryer.
Yeah.
Martin Miller.
Martin Miller. Martin Miller got a hand
Martin
job.
Miller got jacked.
No. But anyways, that's,
Allegedly, Martin Miller.
but that's what the book says. Like the book even says, parents shouldn't expose their genitalia to the children. So
You don't need a
Shouldn't
book.
jerk
No, but
off
even-
their
Yeah,
kids.
yeah, you don't
But
need a
even-
book
You
to tell
have
you
but
shit.
even accidental. No, but I didn't know this. I
Okay,
just
look, I'm
There
gonna
is
say-
no such thing as accidental molestation.
no.
There's no such
It's-
thing as accidentally jerking kids off. I'm telling you this right
Like,
now.
rape
Stop saying that.
is never accidental.
I slipped into her asshole
Yeah.
repeatedly, Your Honor. I'm to blame. The people that are unsalting these sidewalks in the winter are
No,
to
but
blame.
even a parent like not covering up is considered.
A violation, yeah, dude. My parents always
Yeah,
covered
but
up.
I didn't know this growing up because in my household there wasn't really any privacy. Like
There was
my mother
dicks
wouldn't.
flying around.
No, yeah, basically.
God damn it, man.
Yeah, my mother would, walk
Free
in
ball
the-
it.
Yeah, there was no privacy. I'm not saying like she's a bad person. It's just that like she didn't know any better. I didn't know But I didn't know until growing
Would
up.
she grab your face and like stick it in her
No,
big
no,
hairy
no, no,
bush?
no, no, no.
The bush is the problem.
Shit like that never happened.
Okay.
But like, you know, it was very like
I don't know why you had to
open
say all this
household.
shit. You made,
But you're the one that brought it up.
yeah,
bro.
but I didn't know all
So I'm
this
just-
shit. I can't look at your mom again knowing that she.
But she's even
She's walking
What's funny
around.
is she's even on the balcony. I had an old friend from elementary school pass by,
And she said she jacked
would
him off.
she would bring this up. She's like, us here in our household, nobody gives a fuck. There's no privacy, but like,
no
basically-
privacy. Listen, bro, this is
No
this is,
privacy in walking around naked.
and
Yeah.
Two
grabbing
different
kid
things.
dicks is
No,
very
she
different.
She wouldn't on the regular. She wouldn't grab our dicks.
Because when
all
you
the fucking
see
time.
pictures of like the third world countries, that there's 18 people living in a tiny room. If they're all dressed, you're like, okay, that's the,
Yeah, it
they
was-
have no privacy.
it was
and they're
basically
poor.
a five
But
and-
if they're all naked, you're like, that's goddamn pedophilia. That's a brothel. Was your mom renting you out to neighbors?
No,
No.
nothing. It was just
free?
It was not a high quality.
Yeah. She was
But like,
renting out your brothers.
But like, you weren't allowed to lock a door in the house. You had no privacy. She would just barge in. Like, but even
When
that.
I need to jack, I will jack.
No, but even that, you're not supposed to do that to children. You're supposed to grant them their privacy. But
Do you
my
think
mother's
it's
from the village,
'cause-
so she doesn't understand all this. She was like, no, this is my house. I don't give a fuck. You don't lock the door.
If you locked
fuck
the
knocking.
doors, do you think because her hands were full of lube, she would have had problems opening it?
They didn't want you guys jacking each other off. She's like, no one's gonna steal that sweet gist from me.
Yeah.
This is, you know why this is crazy? Because I don't know where reality ends and his misconception begins. Because, okay, I think he was wrong about getting molested initially, but then now her grabbing dicks and always being naked with him and all that shit. Maybe
But, like,
obviously you
not,
didn't get
not
molested.
with me, but like whenever she would go from the shower, from the bathroom to like to the room,
To the sex swing.
you know, instead of covering up, she would just fucking.
Okay, look, I'm
know,
gonna.
but
Did you
you-
sleep in a
I'm
bed
not-
or a sex swing?
I'm gonna give her.
bed.
I'm gonna
Okay.
give her that one. Maybe she was just in a fucking hurry.
Yeah, she was in a hurry, the lady. You know, shit like that. But you're not. What
But
I'm
the
trying
way
to
you're
say.
making it sound.
But I'm not trying to make it sound like that. That's
She
what I'm
was in a-
saying.
she
I'm
was
just.
in a
This
hurry.
is what
Okay,
you said.
here's
I'm
the-
not trying to make it sound
was
weird.
whenever she was
I
in a hurry.
jacked off. My brother's dick kept getting grabbed. I had no privacy. We kept getting
No, but
seeing
but,
naked.
but the no privacy, like even I'm using the no privacy thing as an example of what you're not supposed to do. Which like even
You're
when-
good at examples.
No, when kids have their own room, you're supposed to knock.
and then jerk
Even
him
though
off.
then
no,
jerk 'em
no, for fuck's sake, bro.
just to get the
But this
kid
is- no.
to make his
I'm
dick
just-
look
I'm-
nice.
no,
like
fuck.
just shake
God
it a
damn.
little. So it's not hard, but it's kind of
no. I'm just
It
quoting.
looks longer but
hold on.
soft. It's
I'm just
thick.
quoting the book. But like even like
Just
like,
to recap before
Yes.
someone sends help at your house,
oh for fuck's sake, bro.
just so we could recap what
My mother's a very good woman, by the way. I'm just saying.
Very good one.
Very good.
She's,
Single mom.
she was a good mom.
She's
She,
a
you know, she
good
gave us
single mom.
everything, all the
Oh,
meals. She
everything.
fed us very well.
Yeah, and
she-
you fed her.
Yeah,
No.
that was amazing. But look, just to recap what really happened, you read a book.
Yeah.
That
And then
made-
you made up all this shit in your head.
No, I didn't make it up. I'm just this,
Okay.
This was the experience in
Okay.
So what-
my
but
household.
You reading the
Oh shit.
So you think that when she grabbed your dick or your brother's dick, the whole jerking off thing, you think the reason why she did it is because of what you read in the book? She thought this is gonna help them be men.
Exactly. A lot of single moms, what would happen is they would do it by mistake, not
Quit
real.
blaming single
No,
moms.
but I'm not blaming anyone, but not
We
realizing.
we haven't gotten emails in a while. I guarantee you, there's gonna be single
No,
moms
but
saying,
like-
"You sons of bitches."
no, but like
How
not,
does he know?
not realizing the damage they could do to the kid.
Yeah.
You know what I
I
mean?
think anyone that's jerking off a little kid knows the damage.
You
but,
want
but
this?
there was no
Yeah.
literal jerking off. There was no.
But there was there jizz?
No.
Okay.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah.
Still weird.
Yeah, but I'm not saying.
Fucking tease. She just rub your
No,
dick. and-
no teasing.
You know why I'm weirded out? Because I brought this up. We were saying how he reads stories and he puts
Yeah.
himself in it.
and
then-
now you think he might have.
Yeah, because he
Been through
fucking threw
something?
me off. Because when I
Yeah.
brought it up, I thought it was gonna be funny to say like.
I'm just saying-
I like we do with the shower
Yeah.
curtains. I didn't realize that he's gonna be like, no, it happened. I'm just trying to explain why it happened. I was like, fuck, I thought it didn't happen.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Fuck.
God damn, no wonder you fucked up.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
But I'm just saying hold on, because I'm trying to remember the book now.
You think that's why your dad left?
No, actually, one time my mother, when I was a kid, I was like 4 or 5. My father walked out of the bathroom without covering. This was when we lived in the basement, and my mother actually yelled at him about this shit. She's like, "Cover up your fucking cock, you fucking retard." I was like, "What? It's just my fucking dick." Like, you know how he's a fucking idiot. So like, it was village idiocy.
God damn, that place is a circus.
Yeah, I know, but it's not like they're
They're not bad people.
there you go. That's what I'm trying to.
And when you were little and you saw this, where you're like, it's okay. She's a future single mom.
But I didn't know any of this as a kid. I found this out
Last week.
No.
no,
A few months ago.
like almost a
Yeah.
year ago.
Almost a year ago.
Yeah, almost a year ago. That these were not
God
good
damn.
things. That
And you
being
fucking...
raised in that household, that
I forgot you read this like the early part of the pandemic.
Yeah, so he was
when
super
we were
depressed.
all locked in our houses.
Yes,
and
basically.
we thought we had 3
so
weeks
all I
left to
had was
live.
my thoughts.
But that's why I
God
told him.
damn
I
it.
told him to calm down because I go, the problem
Fuck.
with you is you're creating stuff in your head. I'm not saying that none of it happened.
I didn't create anything.
You did in the beginning. You create in your head. I had to calm you down. In the beginning, you create a lot of shit in your head.
Maybe some
you
stuff,
start
yeah.
asking questions about other stuff. Maybe and like, whoa, calm down a bit because what's gonna happen is you're gonna think it's so real.
Yeah, I'm an
That it's gonna
overthinker.
be-
I tend to do that.
It's gonna become real, and then you're gonna go and you're gonna punch her in the
Yeah.
face because he wanted to kill her at one point. He's like, I should kill her. I was like, what are you talking about? You don't remember this?
I forgot about that.
Yeah, he wanted to kill her. I go,
completely
calm
forgot
down,
about that.
stupid. He's like, I think I'm gonna kill her. I go, why? Because I was molested. I go, were you though? And they start thinking, well, I think because I go, but is that what happened? Like I was like, I'm not saying that you didn't. Let's just
Yeah.
figure it out because I feel like you read a book that Guido told you to read, and then automatically, it's like getting offended. People who now there's a lot of students who lived their whole lives. They were good kids. They were normal people. They go to university. They take some fucking stupid gender studies class, and then they think that if I'm drinking black coffee, it's a microaggression. I should put cream in it because I don't have the right to
that's
drink
insane
black.
shit.
Yeah, it's insane shit, but it's the same.
But
type-
your thing isn't that sane, though.
it's not sane at all. Your
Yeah.
shit. Your shit's
No,
crazy.
I know it's not sane, but I'm not saying what. So
Did
what I'm.
this fuck Guido up too? Like when
I
he
have no
read the
clue. I
book?
I think Guido's been fucked since Jump Street.
But did he read this and go?
He did read
I
that
think
book.
I got molested. Did he think he got molested?
I don't know.
too,
I didn't
or-
have that
I'm gonna ask
conversation
him
with him.
tonight.
Jesus Christ, that's the first conversation I'd have. I'd be like, "Why are you giving me this fucking book?"
But
It's true.
it's true.
Did you get molested? I feel like I got molested. And then if he goes, "Yeah, it said I got molested, but I don't think I did," then you'd both be like, "Okay, this book."
Why
is
are we
stupid."
reading
So
this?
I'll give you an example. So even let's take all the private parts out.
But
Just
my mom and dad were together, so she wasn't a single mom. So you're
And we can't
saying
take all
I didn't get molested.
Well, taking out the private parts is what got you into this mess.
Okay.
No, but like, okay, so regardless if the family is divorced or not, the parents are divorced. But let's say, I'll give you an example. So even, let's say the child has his or her room, right? Just the act of barging in and not knocking before entering
It's traumatic.
is no good for the development of the child.
Yeah. But
long
that's
term.
not molestation.
My mom used to
100%.
barge in all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm just giving that's just a very light example. So a lot of times what parents will do, they won't realize they're doing damage. They think they're helping the development of the child. Try to talk to the kid about sex without the kid coming themselves to talk about sex. Once the child comes to the parents to try to talk about sex ed and all the shit, then you can open the discussion, like examples like that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
What I'm saying is it affects the development of the child.
So when do you jerk your kid off?
Never.
Like when he asks?
No, but when does it happen in these situations? And
Never. It's not.
So you
it's not
gotta wait for your kid to ask, and it's never gonna happen.
No. Like I was talking about sex ed as an example.
Okay.
So you can never try to, like, let's say your kid is maturing. Let's say it's 11, 12, whatever.
You
But
don't. You
when
don't
did you
push
get
it.
jacked? I don't understand.
Yeah.
And when do these kids get jacked? At what age
Yeah.
are these kids getting jacked?
Do you
No,
trick
just-
them into
No,
them?
they don't literally get jacked, but like if the mother, she towel dries the son and accidentally, tries to dry off just the fact that she shouldn't dry off the penis. Just the fact of drying off.
Penises should remain wet.
Yeah.
No, but anyways, look, this is what I read. I don't know how precise all this shit is.
Okay, but what I'm asking you is because they're not going to be drying off a 19-year-old.
No, obviously not.
When your penis in the room situation happened, how old were you?
I think 11.
And is that what it says in the book? That normally around 11?
Around that, like 8 to 12 type of situation.
So is that why in your head you're like, oh, that's what happened to
11.
me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why in your head. 'cause
Wait,
you-
what?
Is that why? Because in the book it says the same age range as when you had your experience. So that's why you think that's what happened? Because in the book it says it? Like the book influenced you into thinking that time you got jacked or whatever because
I don't think I
That's
got
how-
literally jacked off.
whatever the fuck you got, dick touched. But is the reason why you think that,
She could just or even the fact of like inspecting the child's penis. You're not supposed to do that.
yeah, that's again very weird. She
Why are
walked in
you
the room.
inspecting a penis?
I have never inspected a penis except for mine. But like a parent is not supposed to do that shit. But you know,
Even yours. Why are you inspecting your own penis? Because
do you
you
mean?
thought you had like a STD or something?
No, he's inspecting it for crimes.
I don't know,
Okay.
like
He's asking. He's like,
nobody inspects
You
it.
put it in a lineup?
Yeah. What have you done this week? You were out and about frolicking. What I'm trying to say, I'm trying to save your mom here. I'm trying to
Yeah.
I'm saying, do you think that in your head, because you read that book,
He's devil's advocate.
yeah, and they said 10 to 12, this is what these bitches are doing, and in your head you go, oh, when I was 11, I think, and then you started building the scenario.
Yes, probably.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay,
Do
yeah.
you think that's what happened?
Yes.
Because instead you're telling me, no, it's not because of that. I just.
Oh no, that's probably what happened. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So before you ever read the book,
Yes.
did you feel like your mom ever molested you?
No.
So do you not, and again, I might be wrong, do you not think that maybe the book
Influence. You.
influenced you
Yes.
into believing?
It may have influenced me. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. That book is just bad peer pressure.
Yeah. I'm not saying that's what happened. It might not be.
Yeah.
Maybe you did
Yeah.
get molested. But a lot of times we get influenced by things.
Yeah.
For example, racism. A
Yeah.
lot of people, they'll see movies in the beginning and they've never seen that person before. They've never seen an Arab before. And they're like, oh my God, they're just terrorists. You get it?
Yeah.
So, and then that's the idea they have. So maybe with you too, the second they mention that, you're like, my mom laughed at my dick one time. It might be because she jacked me off, like they said in this
and
book.
it's not because I have a funny dick.
Yeah, your dick might have been telling a good joke.
I
Who
might have
knows?
been telling a good joke. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where to go for this. Right
This is
now.
weird.
This is awkward.
Yeah.
This is weird right now.
It's weird. But you know what? We just opened up a can of worms with all the
Yeah.
fans.
Yeah.
The fans are going to meme this hard.
This show is dedicated to all the single moms listening.
God damn.
Yeah, you did say
We
to
are
jerk
happy
kids off.
that while single
No, but
moms
I'm not saying
are
single
listening to
moms-
our show,
I'm not-
they are not jerking off their boys.
I'm
Yeah.
not saying that this is what they do. I'm
You're
just
saying
saying
that's what the book said.
no, it happens. Some single moms accidentally do
Accidentally do this.
this.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
they'll try to help. What
But
happens?
no married.
No.
So that's a good.
Let me put this one last
So
time
the
and we
point
close
of this story is
They-
don't get divorced.
Yeah.
No.
You fucking pedophile.
No.
If she
What-
asks for a divorce,
no.
she's probably a pedophile.
What
He is a
happens is
pedophile.
they'll try to help the kid develop, into adulthood,
Yeah.
but become over like they overdo it on the kid and it hinders.
Here's the thing, okay? Single moms, teach your son how to drive.
Yeah,
that's
that's
one
better.
thing you can do.
Yeah. So you
You
could
teach him
drive
how to
away.
drive.
Maybe go to a
And
brothel.
Yeah.
This is absurd.
Oh, grabbing the dick thing.
Yeah,
Fucking
that's-
leave your kid's dick alone.
Yeah. It's a funny. I make him a man. That's like dudes that jerk off horses
Yeah.
and they're like, I just want to help him
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
I'm from a village.
Yeah. You're jerking off a horse, dude.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, and through all the times.
I'm scared of one thing now. I'm scared of the comments being of a lot of people being like, oh, fuck, I thought I was alone. I felt
Yeah,
that.
I'm worried about that shit too.
I'm worried
'cause
about that shit too, because then he's never gonna stop. If there's many
Yeah.
people out there that kept getting jacked off by their moms and they were like, "This is growing up thing," he's gonna think that
Yeah.
it's fucking normal shit.
I just want to make this clear. This only affected me in that time period.
that time period was like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
That was a long period.
It was a small time period in the grand scheme of
But
life.
now I feel
But
like
this
we
has-
opened up this fucking can of worms.
Now it's gonna
again.
affect other people.
Yeah.
If other people have similar stories now, they're gonna listen to your shit and they're gonna think they got molested.
I feel like the book also like I don't know, bro, but like
Did it help?
but it didn't help with anything. No.
It just made things worse.
It just made things weird. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that lady Alice was jacking.
Honestly, I wish I had never read that book.
Alice
Because I was-
Miller
I
was
was-
either jacking off her son or she's just fucking with people.
Yeah.
She's like, these fucking, look at these dummies. They're all going to think they got molested.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
The
I'm,
end.
That's funny.
I'm completely fine though. I have nothing.
But those 3 weeks were tough.
Yeah, those 3 weeks were weird because
damn.
then my head started spinning. I'm an
That's
overthinker. I
a
overthink
powerful
everything.
book. I
Yeah.
wonder if Alice Miller knows the power.
He was gonna
She has.
physically assault his mom.
She's a fucking amazing
Yeah.
writer. That she convinced a grown man to almost beat his mom.
Well, because in my head, anyways.
In his head, he was the victim,
Yeah.
and she took advantage of him.
Christ.
Yeah. That also says a lot about him.
Yeah.
Bit of a dummy. bit of a easily influenced buffoon.
Yeah.
It is buffoon.
But it was also on the period that I read this. I was going down a lot of like conspiracy
holes.
rabbit holes. I was not. all there, as they say.
So you think the whole jacked off by your mom is a conspiracy theory?
No. What I'm trying to say is I wasn't very mentally
They're
stable.
making the frogs gay and they're jacking him up.
It's big KY.
I'm just saying.
It's big single mom.
In that time period, I wasn't very mentally stable.
Yeah,
That's it. That's
Just
all I'm
that
saying.
time period.
Yeah,
But
now you're fucking
No, I'm
good
fine.
as
Now
gold,
I'm
yeah.
very good. Yeah.
I think he opened up a can of worms. I'm telling you, the comments are going to be people like, it happened to me, Poseidon. Don't let them convince you it didn't happen. That's reality.
Well, I didn't really want to
And
talk
everyone
about
will
this.
be like, your mom
I had
jerked
actually-
me off too.
I had actually forgotten about this, but I had completely
fuck.
forgotten
You know
about
why I'm sad now? Because I didn't mean to bring it up. I thought I was bringing it up in the influence thing, and then we were going to laugh about it. I didn't realize that you were going to double down and be like, no, I remember.
Well,
No.
because I'm just saying the truth of what was in that household. That's
But okay, but the way
I
you're
shouldn't have.
the way you're saying it, you don't realize what comes out of your mouth. The way you're saying it, you're making it sound like you got jacked off.
But
But it's
I-
not what happened.
no,
Your penis
that's-
was ridiculed and your brother's penis was grabbed.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, the penis
Yeah.
your brother getting grabbed, that's still weird.
kind of
Both
like
of
kind of like
those-
how you tickle a kid, like I should stop talking.
Yeah, both of those things are wrong, but your brother's thing is worse.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he didn't get molested either, but it just
No. It's not.
It's
It's not
weird.
molestation. It's just you shouldn't.
It's just weird.
You shouldn't do that to kids.
Don't fucking
the
tickle dicks.
Even though you're in a hurry, because you know how my mother, like a lot of times when my mother does. Hold on.
Even though you're in a hurry.
Hold on. What I'm
Okay,
trying to
come
say. Is,
quick, I don't got time for
hold
this.
on. What I'm trying to say, even if the parent is in a hurry, she should always cover up when coming out of the shower, right?
Yeah, but
like,
look,
like my
even-
mother's. You know my mother, like my dog, and I've yelled at her about
Look,
this numerous times.
I understand. First of all, sometimes I walk out naked to go from the shower to my closet, and the dog's there. It's not nice for me to do this, but I'll walk out naked because I didn't bring underwear and undershirt.
But also, you don't have children, and the dog's.
Hold on a second. What are you trying to say about my dog?
Well, she's an adult dog now.
She's just my child. My child's always gonna be my child. I don't care how old she gets. She's always gonna be my child.
You know. God damn, bro. No, but what I'm saying is,
When you give her a bath, do you dry her vagina like super long?
Only when I give her back.
Yeah. Okay.
oh god. No, but like so like
She's cute when she does it back because she has the water in her hand. She's miserable, but she's like, all right, this is happening.
oh god. No, but what was I saying with this?
You said even if you're in a hurry, don't jack kids off.
No, because like my mother, like I've yelled at her about this numerous times. She's lazy to the point where like to take the dog out to pee and poop is she won't put the leash on her.
Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
I keep yelling at her.
The dog's gonna run into traffic.
She's gonna run into traffic one day.
Also,
she's gonna
that
get
is a
spooked.
racist dog. We've covered this
Yeah.
before.
Yes, she's gonna run. She's gonna pull a move. She's gonna panic. It's an animal. You don't know. Yeah, we have an idea of how dogs behave, but in that moment, you don't know how the dog is going to behave.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not wrong there.
I'm not wrong.
This is the first time you're right all episode.
So she's very like like that, you know, like fuck it.
Where's he gonna go? Where's she gonna go? Shit, dumb dog.
Exactly, you know. So she probably had the same
She doesn't have any puppies to jack off.
mentality, you know. You know what I mean? Like kind of listen. You know, I'm just.
So you think she was too laissez-faire? It wasn't really like jacking. She was more like
it wasn't. It wasn't. Yeah, it was too laissez faire. That's what I'm trying to say. She shouldn't have been as laissez faire.
Okay, I think she was too hands-on. I think that's what the issue is here. But
Very
that's just my
hands-on.
perception of what you told us. Very strange, Poseidon, but we don't love you any less. This is a safe space, just so you know.
Yeah.
Whether you
We don't love you as much as your mom loved you in
That's
those
impossible.
moments, but
whether you're misremembering or whether you're remembering accurately, just so you know, in our eyes, changes nothing. I would love you even if you told me that you were fucking jacked off by your 3 neighbor dudes. I would still not blame you, and I would still love you. I just want you to know that.
No,
That never happened. I'm not saying it happened. I'm saying even if that happened, I would still see
No
you
one's
the same way.
judging you.
No one would ever judge you. Because you're a kid. It's not your choice. You didn't do that shit to yourself. You know,
The only thing that happened to me as a kid with the neighbors is I got into fights, like physical fights. Like
I would too. They'd be like, why are you jacking me off?
no, like this one time, this other kid tried to steal my ball or some shit. I decked him in the face. I was like 11 or 12.
Should have asked your mom to handle it. Deck him in his ball.
Jesus.
Now, Poseidon, you know what? Now you have to. You got to play us out. You got to redeem yourself.
I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore, bro. This is weird. Thank you guys for tuning in to this episode of 2 Drink Minimum.
It's more of an Oprah episode. It's like a Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
This is a Dr. Phil. This is a Dr. Filthy episode.
Dr. Filthy episode. And I'm the filthy bastard Poseidon. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter as the Poseidon69. Sometimes on twitch.tv/theposeidon69, I live stream my Warzone activities.
I will invite you over to my house maybe this week. We will live stream on Twitch. We'll play FIFA together and some other games. You down?
I'm fucking down.
Yeah, because Mark Chabot, who did that painting in the studio of the comic book art with the Mike Ward Theater of Dreams entertainment thing, he sent me a logo for my Twitch channel. He said, I heard you said you're going to be gaming.
Oh, nice.
He drew me a logo, and it looks pretty cool.
That's dope as fuck.
Yeah.
Very
Shit.
cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Cool. And also, don't forget, the gentleman on the camera right now is Pantelis. You can find him at panteliscomedy.com for all of his stuff and all of his details. And don't forget patreon.com/Pantelis for exclusive stuff and a chance to win some merch. And now, on the YouTube channel, Pantelis Comedy, you can buy merch.
Oh, yeah, if you're on the computer, you scroll down.
You scroll down. If you're on the computer, you scroll down. You can click. And don't forget, also, right now, the gentleman on the screen is Mr. Mike Ward.
Yeah. And the only thing I want to plug is July 22nd, the Bell Center in Montreal. We're doing a Sous Écoute in front of 20,000 people. Go to centrebrag.com.
Center Brag link is going to be in the description.
Yeah.
This is Guinness World Record making stuff.
Yeah.
It is the biggest live podcast in history. We're talking about the biggest hockey arena in North America, which the previous record, we're going to try to beat it, was the UFC right here in this arena.
Yeah.
We're going to try to beat it because we can sell a bit more tickets.
Because the stage is smaller.
Yeah. And Mike has been working on Sous Écoute for how many years?
10 years.
10 years. This
Celebrating
is
10 years.
the culmination of 10 years of work,
God damn.
10 years of taking podcasts that were not a thing, especially in French,
Fuck.
turning it into a global phenomenon. So people who listen and watch that show are all over the world. There's France, there's Belgium. They're all going to take part in this. They're going to be like, holy shit, this is a crazy moment.
Oh, yeah.
This is a fun moment. So more tickets went on sale this week for Mike.
Yeah.
So this is big.
Yeah, and when you go to the website, the Just for Laughs, they're the ones producing this. They don't want to announce a date yet, but so they told me we can still sell tickets, but we're only announcing the date in a couple of weeks. So when you go on it, it says Mike Ward date to be announced, but the date is July 22nd.
July 22nd, 2022.
2022.
Exciting, huh?
Yeah,
Fuck yeah, bro.
very
Nuts.
exciting.
And everyone gets jerked off for free.
And if you
Single mom. It's
single mom night at the Bell Center.
hashtag single mom.
Hashtag single moms.
And if you're just hearing that now and you do speak French, like, oh, I want to get into that podcast, the entire back catalog is available on patreon.com/Sous Écoute. You can go there. You'll get the live streams whenever he's live. He's live once a week. The entire catalog of all the podcasts are there. Plus, you get, I think, a month early each show. So when you sign up, you get access to all that stuff. So patreon.com/Sous Écoute.
All right, that's it. Thank
it.
you, guys. And
You didn't plug your things.
go fuck yourselves.
Or
no,
your
I
moms.
did. Oh,
Yeah.
God.